Hello and welcome to the show. For today's FailRace versus the community, we are going to be playing some more playground games. We have an interesting selection of vehicles here, well, mostly on the boat. Some, yeah, not quite so much on the boat to be playing these games. These are all in B class. Some are likely to be horrendously powerful. Some are likely to be a lot more off-road orientated, such as my Polaris, for example. Yeah, the little Polaris is going to be, I think, pretty good if it doesn't roll over. That's generally the motto of most of my cars, so I can live with that. For the first time in a very long time, we've actually started a filming in daylight, which is very nice indeed. We shall back out of there. Actually, now I've just got to go and check, because I can't remember which one of these is the largest of areas. We want the large areas, really, when we've got 12 people playing. Okay, so we will aim over in the diagonal direction. Please don't fall over, Polaris. Okay, thank you. We are going to be playing through all of the different playground games that Horizon 3 has to offer. I quite like this area we'll go for an infected game with such a large area. I will just go and we'll go set it to B class. I'll just go set up my own little rules for this one. I don't think we really need to worry about anything else. 5 minutes is it'll be tough to get 5 minutes, although it kind of all does come down to whether the initial tag car manages to catch you quickly or not. It can be, if the first car is quite a badly suited car to this area, they could be in trouble, because while this is great fun place to drive around, the kind of wrecks of the ships is a great fun area to drive around when you have something like my Polaris or the buggies and so on. That kind of vehicle is great. If you have something that's not so fond of driving through the water, for example, it can be quite a long game. And if that is the vehicle that is started off as the infected, then yeah, they're going to have a tough time. I'm really hoping I am not starting off as the infected, because I do think this stands a pretty solid chance as long as I don't do something stupid with the vehicle. Okay then, I have, you'll notice I'm about 3 PI down. I have put as many parts in this vehicle as I can. The only thing I don't have is off-road tyres, and that immediately jumps the class up very high indeed, hence why it has not got them. So we've got about 300 plus horsepower in my vehicle, which is a lot when you only weigh, I think it's 1,500 pounds. So yeah, power to weight ratio in this is absolutely monstrous. There's a car over there, so we're not going to head in that direction. Bloody hell, I did not see that javelin. Oh, I am the luckiest person in the game, I think, there. That was ridiculous. That's why you've really got to pay attention to your surroundings here. God, I'm playing it a little bit risky at the moment. I've got both of the cars chasing me. That is never what you want in a game of infected, or certainly at least not until it is later on in the game. At this early stage, when they're, oh dear, we're going for a little roll. It's fine. It was for style points. I'm going with that one. Oh crap. That nearly got me in trouble. I saw that. I saw that. Yeah, that is the downside of the Polaris being such a small vehicle and being, I wouldn't say massively top heavy because there's not much weight to it, but being quite a tall vehicle, it is prone to tumbling over. So we're going to change direction over this way. Yeah, we're playing it risky again with these with these guys. I saw him coming. I knew what he was trying to do, and I am, you know, kind of running my luck a little bit. I think there were people, yeah. So one of the common tactics that there is to do on this, I've seen it done, I've done it a few times as well, you kind of park on top of the shipwrecks, and you kind of wait for a car to start the climb up the top of it, and then you jump off the end, and that kind of gets you away and buys you some time. It does largely depend on what vehicle you have, whether it's going to be good enough to stick the landing and so on. However, someone got caught doing that tactic, so I am thinking that might not have been the safest of ideas. steers. Okay, I can see all 3. Oh no, there's 5 tagged cars. That's never so good. I think I'd actually be rather driving towards them. That gives me a little bit more in terms of visibility of where I need to be dodging. Oh, bumpy Polaris. Let's get going. You will also notice that I have got a proper gearbox in this car rather than the CVT one that it starts off with. I figured I would rather have a little bit more control over my gears, especially when we've got this much power going on. I'm going to get squished against the wall. No, the Quattro I don't think is going to be able to catch me. Oh god, I really hope that I'm better down here. The Quattro's probably got more power than me, but I am far lighter. I was kind of hoping that this would be a bit better cutting through the water. We've gone for a little bit of a spin here. Go, Polaris. Okay, we need to go down a gear. Right, run, little thing. Run away from all of the big scary cars. Oh god, it's already getting bounced around here. Uh-oh. We're going to jump through the middle of them. No, it's not going to work. Oh, I thought I could jump further. Okay, my bad. I thought I was going to get more height. I was trying to judge where the other vehicles were going to be. It didn't work. If that had worked, it would have been the most epic of things. It didn't, sadly. What have we got left? We have a buggy. Yeah, it's perhaps not too surprising that would fare well out here. Aha! Now you're being chased down by something very similar to you. I've got to avoid the transit. Don't want to get taken out by the transit. The buggy does turn a little bit better than I do. I think it might have a little bit more in the way of control. He's got a long time. He's got over a minute to try and survive this onrushing horde. Oh, we're aerial attacking the Renault. He's doing a good job so far. He's doing a good job. Get out of the way, Audi. I'm going this way. Transit's going for a flight. We really need to pen him in. Okay, we're going to kind of try and corral him over that direction, but everybody, no one wanted to try and cut him off. That doesn't really help matters, does it now? Somebody got him anyway, over in the far corner. Well played indeed. Not a bad showing. Not a bad showing from the Polaris. I tried to do something clever and it failed miserably. Wasn't the greatest strategy from me. I do like the vehicle though. We only went for one tumble in all of that. It held its own on the most part, carried good speed. We got very, very close a number of times in all of that. But yeah, definitely held its own around here. Let's see how far away we are from leveling. Oh, we are going to level up now. Let's see if we can get something exciting from the wheel spin. The only time I've won a Horizon Edition car on camera was in a versus community, but I don't think we're going to be repeating that today somehow. Nope, my normal luck has resumed. We are heading next to the construction site for a game of King. Now, I wouldn't mind starting off as the King in this one. That would make my life much easier, of course. That is not going to be the case. Once more, this area, I think, will suit the Polaris quite well. I've got to make sure it's got very, very short gear ratios in this. I've got to make sure that I do change down fast enough for this vehicle, because yeah, if I'm in the wrong gear at the wrong time, we have zero go about it. Now there is a car coming. Oh bugger, it's above us. I was hoping that it would have come down, but apparently not. Is he going to roll it jumping down here? Nope, I might if I'm not careful. Okay, we'll try and cut him off over this direction. I'm not sure what's flying over there where he's planning on going. Oh no, he's done us all. Okay, trying to watch where... Oh, I know exactly where he's going, I think. Yeah, are you going to try and park it up on there? Yes, you are. You clever sod. Right, we're going to go and get that from you then. Or we're going to at least get you off there. Whether it works in, capturing it, I don't know. Right. Hello. Oh, missed it. If I could have positioned that a tiny bit better, we could have got that. I don't think he was quite ready for that, and it almost worked. Oh, Polaris over, Polaris recovered in all of that. I love this car. It really is excellent as a FailRace mobile. It is fantastically bouncy and rolly, but it recovers so nicely in all of this. Oh, someone else has got that one and is now running away in the other direction. I'm kind of stuck chasing nothing at the moment. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. Wildly out of control at this precise moment in time. Yeah, if I can get the King, I think I'm probably going to be quite strong here, but as ever with a game of King with this many people in this sort of an area, actually getting hold of the King is easier said than done. We're going to fly our way through here. Where's the transit going? No, we're going to roll off that. We're never going to land. Oh, we're going to land it, but we are never going to be able to do much about it. Bugger, there a car. Wait, where are we? Okay. Got a little bit turned around with where I was looking on the map. Okay, that's going to appear somewhere out here, isn't it? And I've got great acceleration to try and chase this stuff down, which is always helpful. We're going to get ahead of the Renault, cut it off. That works for me. This is why I think if I can get hold of the King, I think stuff is going to have a really tough time chasing me, but I am a little bit twitchy on changing direction, a little bit liable to rolling over. Oh, there we go. There goes that twitchiness on the change of direction, and we've lost it. So... yeah, there's that to worry about. There's a car coming up this way. Where is he going to appear? Where is he going to appear? He's up on this part. He has turned away. The transit's doing really well. In fact, the transit's leading. Oh, transit's been taken out by a javelin. Where's the javelin going to go? Which way? Aha! I spy a javelin. No! Oh, I jumped over the bugger. Didn't realise there was such a dip down there. Renault, come out ghost mode. Come out ghost mode. Come out ghost mode. There's a Polaris. Was Polaris ready and waiting to steal that one? Oh, we're all going to roll. Oh, great aerial take. Great aerial steal from the javelin. Oh, piss off. I will take that from you. Thank you very much. Right. We are now going... Where did that come from? I have no idea, but that was mighty impressive. We have got the King. I'm not last anymore. And jump. There we go. Now, nice smooth landings are needed with this vehicle. Otherwise, I'm going to be in a world of trouble. Are there going to be cars coming around from this direction? Possibly. That's why I'm going to head back up through this jump and now try and make the most. It's actually been a really close game of King for the most part. I could do with someone going chasing after the other vehicle at this moment in time. I've kind of just got to concentrate on where I'm going. If I spot a vehicle trying to cut me off, whoa! Ah, I thought I could get ahead of them. Yeah, I've kind of got to concentrate on where I'm going. Oh, the one that got the King was not the one that hit me. That's a little... Oh, that's not destructible, is it? Of course it isn't. Find a gear, we'll get going again. Typical. Of all of the things that are destructible in this game, that is not one of them. Well, at least we got the King for a little while. But yeah, I was clear of the Renault 5. The Renault 5 never hit me. The Javelin hit me, but there we go. Whoop, thank you. Yeah, when you go for a cross-map hit like that, if you've timed it right, there is just so little that the other person can do, because you can't watch every single angle at once. Hey! Stunts from the Polaris. Yes, everybody went into the wall. I shall take that. There's the Renault 5. Where's the Renault 5 going to go? I'm going to go... Oh, I'm going to go on the brakes and try to duck down behind the transit, but the little Abarth would catch us out. Oh, the Audi, of course, wasn't in ghost mode. Tried to cut across, didn't work. That was a good game of... That was a really good game of King, in fact. A lot of us got close. It was the Mini that would go on to take victory. Renault 5 in second. Transit did very, very well to get on the podium around here ahead of my Polaris with the Willys Jeep. Oh! I've seen the loading screens do slightly peculiar things. I've not seen that before, though. The Polaris was after doing some stunts in the post-race screens. That's fantastic. I think that's better than the entirety of the event so far. Well, so far my Polaris is doing fairly well. It's around and about the podium on the first two events. I'm hoping we might be able to fare a little bit better in this Flag Rush game mode. I do quite like Flag Rush. If you get off to a slow start with this game, it's really difficult sometimes to claw back points. So we need a good start. Now, there is a lovely red flag behind me, but there are also 3 cars heading towards it. That's not going to be a fun time. Hello, Transit! I'm not going to win that battle, am I? £1,500 of Polaris against God knows how many thousands of pounds of Ford. Oh, I didn't know if that thing had rolled, so yeah, that wasn't really worth. That was a lost cause, really, trying to chase that down. Right, flags. Now, I much prefer going for currently unclaimed flags rather than trying to race down another vehicle. So that is the tactic that I tend to stick for. I would rather go and spot the flags and run after that than chase down a car. Now, of course, if the opportunity arises and you see a good shout to go and chase a vehicle, one that's closing in on a score, if you can get it right, you can get a steal. Or if I hadn't shot so far through the checkpoint, I could have possibly been very, very mean in all of that. Right, I need a flag to chase. Gears, there we go. Right, I spy a red flag. We're going for that one, and we're going to try... it's actually a pretty close game so far in all of this. We're going to try and sneak a run up to here. We can, hopefully, launch our vehicle into the scoring zone. We can indeed. Oh, I spy a yellow flag. Almost all on its lonesome over there. Oh, bugger, there's now 4 cars descending on it. Right, where is that going to appear? I got where it was going to appear. It just wasn't quite out of ghost mode yet. There is a lovely, lovely, quiet little area going on here. I think this is where I've got my flag from. Oh, reverse. Okay, nice, good. We've got gears. We're pointing in the right direction. Hey, incoming Ferrari. Right, Polaris. Go, and we will try and see. I do see a car is heading... There was a nameplate around here. I don't quite know where it's gone. Either way, we're going to run clear to score a point. There is a blue flag up this end. Something is heading over here, but seems to be struggling to get speed. I don't know whether that was like a rear-wheel drive, high-powered rear-wheel drive car having issues on the dirt or what it was. Either way, we've now got a blue flag. There is a car with a flag over in that direction. We're trying to get ourselves clear here without crashing into something, without bouncing and rolling the vehicle, because I want to make sure I can score that before I get stolen away from me. We are up. It is currently tied for first place. I've got a lovely little rhythm going on here. I'm keeping myself away from everyone. That's doing me wonders in terms of points. There's going to be a nice little gap between those two vehicles. We're not going to roll. We're not going to roll. We're not going to roll. Polaris, please listen. We're going to spin instead. Go! Through the middle of everything. And somehow we have made that all work. That is the best point I've ever scored. That is the best point I've ever scored in a game of Flag Rush. That was 3-4 cars I had to drive around to make that work, and somehow we did. Now... there is a red flag over here that will be heading back in this direction. I can't get turned. I didn't know where he was going to go. Unless the Renault 5 rolls, I think we're going to have a tough time getting that. There is a yellow flag on the move down here. Transit! And I crashed into you earlier. I'm not going to get turned in time for that one. I kind of got to abandon that for now. Right, we are going to go after you with that flag. Got it. Fantastic. Right, spin the wheels and launch ourselves in this direction. Now, I did see a muscle car was briefly giving chase. There's the Javelin. There's a Renault through a gap. We've got that lovely acceleration to get us out of trouble in the Polaris. We are 100 points clear at the top, but that is by no means safe. I really want to see that little 30-second timer coming up to... to tell me that we don't have long to go. If we could just get that red flag. Damn it. I just millimeters away from getting that one. That's disappointing. We could have had an awesome steal. Where is that Hyundai going to come up? Oh, it's going to pass it on to the Jeep. That is going to hopefully pass it on to me. Yes! Oh, that is the cheekiest of steals. And there's another one coming up here to come and give me a flag as well. How very kind of you lots. This is what I mean about, that opportunistic, there's just cars around this area. Oh, oh, that was, yeah, that was cheeky. 7 seconds to go. I think I've probably got this in the bag because I doubt you can score 2 flags in 7 seconds. And we've got a roll. Victory for the Polaris. That was a hell of a game. That was a very, very good game from my Polaris in all of that one. 880 points. Well, there we go. We can get victory. Those last 2 scores were, yeah, just flags delivered to to me. But I got to make the most of them, and the Polaris certainly was bounding around nicely. That was a lot of XP from that game. Yeah, Polaris was bounding around nicely out in the redstone mines here. It rolled over a few times, but it has done really well at landing back onto its wheels. I also love how this is saying you could win a GT500, and we are going to win the GT500. There was a Horizon Edition car on that. I think it was the Countach. So, yeah. Oh well. On to our final event. To finish off, we are going to play another game of Infected, this time at the airstrip. Perhaps not an ideal place for the Polaris here. Also, the infected car is perhaps going to have a little bit of trouble with this being a fair bit down on PI. Well, we may all possibly survive this this game mode. Yeah, this area, of all the playground games areas, is probably the least preferred for the Polaris. It is quite a lot of straight line speed involved, and we don't have that really. I think it is supposed to reach about 140, but that is very much an at best and eventually. Well, now I'm kind of committed to going up here. Let's go see where that car is going to go. Is it going to come up here? Nope, it is not going to come up here. It's going to go and... oh, bugger. Now there's two of them. Oh no, that's really, really, really bad. Bad things have happened. Thankfully, I've got reset in time. Oh, go! Oh, I didn't get hit in that. I'm not best pleased with that because I did not get touched. I got the thing going quick enough and we fell off and we should have been clear. There is some slightly dodgy hitboxes going on with this, I suspect. You see, I brushed the back of the transit. I don't brush the back of the transit. I get a millimetre away from the transit and he doesn't get infected. But the BMW jumped past the back of my car and that's me done for. I don't know why I'm chasing after the transit. Oh, we've been defeated by electricity. Yeah, the Polaris is not a fan of clean energy, apparently. Now, they are some sturdy solar panels. Okay, well, I know the transit's going to come out here. Can we go for an amazing aerial attack? Yes, we can! Okay, I now don't care about the slightly dodgy hitbox, because that is literally my best ever... oh! I got... well done, game. Of all of the roles that I have done... That is the one that you decide to give me. You've seen all the flips I've done with the Polaris, right? And that wasn't a roll. Never mind. I'm not going to argue with the game. The game is not the most intelligent of things. Hello, Mini. Ah, it never works with me. The millimetres away and getting a lucky tag. But yeah, there we go. We're going to be chasing. The Mini is a tricky bugger when it comes to out here. Oh. Perhaps slightly less tricky there if we'd been positioned better. The transit almost got it, of all things. Something else did. Yeah, I was a little bit unlucky, but I actually don't care at all. In all of that, that was, yeah, perfectly timed, and I was completely aiming to do that for a capture. There we go. That was a game of Infected. I do love the playground games on Horizon 3 is an awful lot of fun, and the Polaris was pretty damn good. Pretty damn good indeed for these. It won a game, scored relatively well in all the other. Dumb mistake by me cost me a chance of doing well in that final game. However, yeah, I'm quite liking the Polaris for this sort of stuff. However, that is going to be it for this video, guys. We shall have some celebratory donuts. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.